from my Citrus Heights offices. I do have an office down here in Citrus Heights 1 day a week, and I see a client that's been a regular for 20 some years. And I'm open for business if anybody wants one-on-one shiatsu sessions. It's exciting and fun. Anyway, today's installment, it's kind of interesting because I've been boogieing with this study that I'm doing, this reading of Somerset Maugham's Of Human Bondage. And the guy was brilliant. The guy was brilliant for his time and day. And there's this phrase that he used about his character is observing a group of dancers in a Parisian den, a den of dancing madness. And basically, he says something, I see them for who they really are without the guarded pretense that they've put on in homage to convention. And I thought, isn't that interesting how we put on a face and we guard ourselves in public, in social circumstances due to the various vagaries of convention that can insist that we be a certain way in order to fit in. And he's observing this group of people dancing in this Parisian nightclub, and he's noticing that all those pretensions have dropped away and he can see them for who they really are. And that's pretty fascinating if you think about the dance as a place where authenticity emerges. And working with emergent authenticity is kind of my practice right now to discover the gifts that I bring to this world. And I noticed that there's a very strong professorial aspect in me, a streak of wanting to lecture. And I remember being quite jealous of a colleague of mine back in university who became a university professor, and he actually achieved tenure. And then after 10 years of teaching, they gave him a 1 year sabbatical, paid leave to go discover the world. And I've always been jealous of that. I always wish I could have a year of paid leave to just go discover the world. And it feels in a way like I'm in that phase right now, but I don't have the same university endowment backing me, so I kind of uh, self-finance this, and it's not easy. Meanwhile, I think about that in terms of the discussion we've been having about the 5 stages of the trauma response, and I recognize that distinguishing between safety and threat is often an issue for me because I don't generally see the world as a dangerous place, but I do live in a good bit of circumspect. I'm circumspect about the faces of people, the conventions of social conventions that have constrained them to wear a certain expression or face. And I crave those moments when the face drops and when the authentic self shines through. And I crave that my own authentic self will shine through. And that's what I'm doing with these videos is just letting my authentic self shine through. I just got done with a session, as I'm saying, and I feel pretty good. I feel a little bit wrung out. I was working with a gentleman who just went skiing, and his legs were really sore like lead from having been on the ski slopes for the first time this year. And he's got to get back on the slopes, and he's got to do more work with those muscle groups that get activated when we're in the midst of some activity like skiing, sliding down a snowy hillside or mountainside on boards that you have to slip sliding away. So anyway, I'm grateful to be with you here today from my Citrus Heights office, wishing you all well, and watch for those signs of, can you differentiate between safety and threat? Do you live with a swivel head that says danger, danger, danger? And understand that this is your kidney flow. This is going to be deep in your lower back, and you can kind of rub your knuckles into that low back, and you can kind of get it to release and go, I don't really need to be in swivel mode all the time. I could actually be safe. And it could be safe to be in my body, live in my body, and I don't need to be in protection mode or defending myself against what feels like a set of symptoms that are maybe beyond my control. And if you could get into a place where you recognize that everything that manifests in your body is actually for your benefit, how would that serve you? Even the most seemingly tragic conditions can actually be evidence of the universe conspiring for your benefit, whatever that might look like for you. So that's what I have to share today, and that's just it. So be well, and I'll connect with you tomorrow with another installment of this adventure in emergent authenticity and the exploration of the trauma response. I'm noticing how much my own body kind of lives within this traumatic, just in case mode, and being and living into a place beyond that where I know that I'm safe. I can be myself. It's comfortable to be myself. It's welcome to be myself. In fact, it's encouraged and supported that I don't have to put on a face in homage to social convention. I can just allow my authenticity to emerge. And so I wish that for you too. Be well, and I'll check you later. Have a great day. Bye.